Peace, y'all. My name is Cosmic Gold, and I am a college student. I currently go to community college, and this video is basically about it's the beginning process of me becoming a financial planner. So this is going to be my first video about this process, and I'm just going to basically give you a little introduction of myself and then kind of get into my planning for my future and for what's coming. So I am a community college student out here in the Bay Area. I've been attending a local community college for about 2 years now, since summer 2022. June 2022 was my first semester at community college, and I loved it. And I love it, and my business is major. Look, it's 6:40 in the morning. These are the first words that I've spoken all day, so excuse me. And I'm getting ready to go to class soon. So yeah, I gotta finish that. Before getting to class, I wanted to make this video because as I was going through YouTube, I found that there weren't a lot of videos on this process, but also a lot of videos from Black people or just people in general about becoming a financial planner and what that process looks like. A lot of the videos are about either finance or the finance industry, or about financial advising, which is not what I'm interested in. I'm interested in financial planning. So again, getting back to a little bit about me. I am 28 years old. I've been in community college since summer of 2022. I'm taking 3 classes right now, and I have one more coming up in March, the middle of March 18th, just before spring break. And then I'm going to take one summer course and then one more course in the fall. And so this is my 3rd time going to community college, believe it or not. And it's my 3rd time because when I was younger, I was too young to really know myself and to also attempt to figure out what it is that I want to do for a good portion of my life. And also, I just didn't know what the fuck. I was young, I was ignorant, I was stupid. And even though I went to college 2 times before this, the first time I just went to party. The second time I did culinary school, which was really cool, but I didn't want to become a restaurateur. I didn't want to become a chef. I didn't want fucking Michelin stars. I didn't care about any of that shit. I just wanted to eat and drink. That's it. And that's all I still want to do. And that's what I do, right? So I didn't finish culinary school, and then I took a major break, moved to the Bay, and now here I am. It's not that simple. It wasn't that simple. It wasn't that easy, but to keep it short and brief, that's essentially what happened. So now I'm in school, majoring in business at a local community college, and it has been fantastic. I love it. I advocate community college so hard to anybody and everybody because it's allowed me to, get my education. It's allowed me time to figure out what it is that I actually want to do. And it's just given me the opportunity to dive into something and to commit to something wholeheartedly and fully and to learn more, right? So with that being said, majoring in business, my intention was to start my own businesses, which I am in the process of doing. Okay, starting a business is not easy, especially doing it by myself with hardly any money and still learning shit. Okay, so that's originally what I went to college for, was so that I can learn more information about how to start a business and capital and finances and shit. But then I realized oh yeah, this is great, but also you still need money to live, right? So I was like, okay, well, instead of not transferring, because that was my original plan, is that I wasn't going to transfer originally, because I was like, oh, I'll just start my businesses after I graduate community college. Nope. that's not how it works for me. No. My spirit said, no, you gotta do something so that you can get to that point, right? And so with that, I was like, okay, well then if I'm going to transfer, you know, and this is me talking with myself, this is me talking with God, right? I'm like, okay, well, if I'm going to transfer, then what the fuck am I going to do, right? Like, what is my concentration going to be? What am I going to learn? Like, I don't want to just go to, you know, a CSU, California State University, just for entrepreneurship. Like, I'm already doing that. I need something like tangible, you know? And so it came to me, it dawned on me, it was like finances. I want to get into finance because I love money. No, I don't love money. Money loves me. I love talking about money. You know, I love talking business. I love being in authoritative positions. I love, like, you know, having like commanding conversations, you know, and honest conversations about things that are uncomfortable sometimes for people. And money is one of those topics that is uncomfortable for many people to talk about, and was uncomfortable for me to talk about for a very long time because I wasn't educated on how to manage my money. So I've had to learn the hard way. And even still, I'm still learning. It's an ever-going process, right? Yes. So with that being said, you know, after deciding that I am going to continue my education by attending a CSU, I decided to do finance. But even when I chose the finance major, I was like, okay, so what am I going to do with this? Like, I don't know what's going on, you know? And so it took me a few months to finally get to this literal and actual point. But the way that I chose financial planning is, one second. Okay. Is by taking a course that isn't and wasn't required for my major, but is something that I'm interested in. And so I'm taking a principles of finance and investing class, and that's how I found out about financial planning, because in this class, you know, they're talking about like opportunities and careers and, you know, resources in order to better manage and invest one's money. And so financial planning, as I was reading, that was one of the careers that had stood out to me. And I was like, that one. Like, you know, when you just read or see something or smell something and you're like, oh, like, that's it. Like, there is no question about it. That's how I felt when I read about financial planning in my course textbook. You know, it just clicked. It just made sense. And so before finding out about financial planning, you know, I had written down a list on my phone of potential career opportunities. So financial advising, wealth management, portfolio management, all these other bullshits within the finance industry that I wasn't really interested in, but kind of gave me like some direction, gave me options. And so with that, at this current point, I have 3 semesters left, including this one. And technically speaking, I have two more classes that I need to do. So I'm taking 4 classes this semester, spring 2024. And then in the summer, I'll be taking a class. And then in the fall of 2024, that'll be my last semester at my community college. And then I'll be transferring in spring 2025. And so with that being said, I'm excited, I'm juiced, and again, this is just the first video of my process of becoming a financial planner. And I chose financial planning because already in my waking life, outside of YouTube or whatever, in my regular life, rather is a better way to say it, I'm constantly like gaming people up. You know, I'm constantly telling people like, look, especially within the workplace or just helping people in general, I'm like, look, learn about your fucking retirement, learn where your money is going, like advocate for yourself. Like, I'm huge for self-sufficiency and self-advocacy, right? Because no one's gonna fight, no one's gonna ride for you as hard as you are, right? So always be an advocate for yourself before being one for anybody else, right? And so that's my shtick, is like, I love like being like, look, get your shit together, because I'm getting my shit together, right? And it feels good when shit is together. Right? And so that's why I chose financial planning, is so I can help people get their shit together. However, that comes with, you know, a certain reality. And I've done a little bit of research on financial planning, and I've watched some videos from a specific YouTuber about financial advising, not necessarily financial planning. They're kind of similar, but also quite different. And I chose financial planning because that is exactly specifically what it is that I want to get into. And so with that being said, from my understanding, not too many younger people are prepared or are ready for their future, but are looking for financial planners or financial advisors unless they already have one within the family, or unless, they're already like managing, they already have a business, or, some kind of money coming in and they're already set up, right? Because that is a reality for some people. But I know that when I was 22, when I was 21, 25 even, I was not looking, I did not care about no financial advisors. I didn't care about no financial planning, like, what? So with that, from my understanding, a lot of the clientele within the financial planning industry is elderly people, is older people, people who are retiring, who are looking to better manage their money and manage their finances, or who have, this wealth of money and they're looking to pass it down to their next generation, or, their spouse has died and now, this person has to figure out how to deal with these assets, right? These newly found assets. And so that's why I chose financial planning, is to help people better manage their finances and get their shit together. Again, this is my first video, so my thoughts are kind of all over the place, and I have to go catch the BART soon, so I'm just trying to think of like, okay, what else can I say before ending this? Okay, when I figure it out, I'll come back. Okay, let's talk about transferring. So I have 2 more semesters, not including this one, so 3 semesters including this one, and I'm going to be transferring to a CSU. And for me, it's important to transfer to a CSU because I don't want to pay a ton of money going to UC, right? I could honestly easily get into UC Berkeley, but I lived in Berkeley. I've been in that city, for about a year and a half, and it just wasn't for me. And I've gone, no, I haven't gone to UC, but I've gone to a CSU before, and so I appreciate the smaller size campus, the smaller classes offered at CSUs versus a UC, right? And so with that being said, I'll be transferring to CSU Monterey Bay because with financial planning, for me, I am becoming a certified financial planner. So I'm on my path to becoming a CFP, which is a certified financial planner. And with that, there is literally a website, literally an entity for becoming a certified financial planner, just like there is for becoming a certified financial accountant. What else is there? Certified financial advisor, whatever, all the acronyms, right? And for me, that's important because it's going to bring more opportunity towards me, and it's also going to show myself and people like, oh yeah, I did the shits, like I'm official, you can trust me with your money, your finances, your assets, and we're gonna make shit happen, right? And so it's not necessary to become a CFP, but for me, that is what I want, because if I'm gonna go down this path, I'm gonna be the best damn thing, the best damn CFP, the best damn financial planner that I ever was, right? That I could ever be. And for me, that means becoming a CFP. And so with that, transferring to CSU Monterey Bay, for those who are looking to get into financial planning, my suggestion is to go to a CSU or UC that is CFP certified, meaning that literally on the CFP website, there is a link where you can find board certified schools that have courses available, that hit the requirements for becoming a CFP. Because when one is on that trajectory, when one decides to become a CFP, there are certain courses, certain classes that one has to take in order to get their knowledge up. And not all UCs, not all CSUs, not all colleges across the state, across the nation, are CFP certified, right? And so with that being said, you know, I did my research and I was like, okay, well, I'm not moving out of California yet. So what schools in California are CFP certified? Within reason, it's Monterey Bay, which is the closest one to me, and Sacramento State. I was like, okay, well, I read the course descriptions of each major of each college, and you know, Sac State and their finance major description was substantial. It just didn't really resonate with me. Whereas CSU Monterey Bay, it resonated with me a lot more. So that's how I decided, oh, I'm going to go here. So with that being said, if you're deciding to become a CFP, do your research and figure out which colleges in your state, in your city, in your town closest to you are CFP certified, because that'll cut your coursework in half for when you graduate college and then go on to start studying for the CFP exam, right? So that's another thing. And thankfully, I'm still in community college, and I've learned that, because had I just transferred, you know, to SFSU, SF State, or San Jose State, or wherever, just willy-nilly, like I would have had to take even more courses after graduating college in order to, you know, catch up with the CFP requirements, right? Whereas if I'm already going to a CFP certified school, I don't have to worry about playing catch up or taking additional courses, you know? And so that's my plan. I haven't visited CSU Monterey Bay yet. I've been to Monterey once before, to Monterey County, and I loved it. It was great. However, I've never been to the campus, which is like in between Marina and Seaside, California. So that's going to be something that I will be doing in the fall, you know, taking a campus tour. And I mean, other than that, like I said, it's my first video, so I'm not going to get too much into logistics, into details, but this is the beginning of my process of becoming a CFP, because like I said, whether it's on Instagram, YouTube, or LinkedIn, I'm not finding substantial resources for, you know, people who are CFPs, right? Without them kind of being like, it's just like, it's not giving me what I need, you know? So it looks like I gotta give it to myself, right? And share that with y'all. So, oh shit, I forgot what I was saying. Anyhow, I'm gonna close up this video because I gotta go catch the BART, get to class, and make it happen. So yeah, that's what I was saying. And this video is the first video, the beginning of my process of becoming a CFP. I could have started this journey 2 years ago when I first attended community college, but my mindset, my whole plan, my whole trajectory was completely different. And I feel like this is something that needs to be put out there for people who are looking to become CFPs, certified financial planners, but also Black people who are looking to become CFPs, and even more so specifically Black women who are looking to become a certified financial planner, right? Because the shit's not easy, but there's also like not too many resources, in my opinion, out there of the honest process of going through this. So again, my name is Cosmic Gold. Don't look for me on the internets because you will only find me here. And I am a 28-year-old community college student who loves it. I love learning. I love learning new things and, you know, expanding my mind. And it's just been one hell of a journey being able to learn and explore myself and to, you know, just up my game. So yeah, thank you for tuning in, and until next time, I will see you in the next, I was gonna say in the new video. I'll see you in the new video, but I'll also see you in the next video. All right, y'all, peace.